we're going to play some Bard class in Standard 22. And this card's been really impressive in this format. So this format's slow enough on average that you can often get this to level 3 and start popping off. And then you get to play through things like the Fang Gnoll and all these other legendary things. And Inska here lets us make lots of mana with things in play. And then we have the Dean of Order here, which lets us kind of tap and untap our things for making lots more mana to continue going off. That works especially well with the Brazen Outlaw. And at the top end of our curve, alongside all of our things making mana, we've actually 20 peopled with this card on more than one occasion when we've played this in the past. So let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this and see how it goes. Hand has our namesake in it. Keep. So I think we Bard class here, and then next turn we can level it plus play Magda. Ooh. That's a good draw. Rude. I just go ahead and trade these here since I have another one in hand. And the treasure here lets me cast her out. I believe Historic Brawl is being added on the 12th. I believe you are correct that tomorrow's patch is simply a back-end patch, is my understanding. One giant dragon, please. One that says Vigilance, right. So we get to attack and block, which is lovely. I will say this, when I mentioned I'm looking for Historic Brawl deck list, I am primarily looking for 1 and 2 color commanders, because the 3+ color commanders often end up in the sweaty tryhard bracket with the way they do deck strength matchmaking. So I'd prefer to play things that are a little bit weaker and more casual. And that game was a great example of why this Bard class deck felt very reasonable the last couple of times we played it, because even when they got rid of our namesake card there, the rest of our deck was just reasonable cards that were able to win the game. Yeah, Bard class and like Modern and Historic and Pioneer, those formats are high enough power level that when you don't have Bard class, your deck's quite embarrassing. The last game of Modern we played was easily the single shittiest game of Magic I've played since I started playing Magic again. MB, thank you for the 26 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Historic Brawl is officially 60 cards, or 100 cards, sorry. What was my average subscription time? I haven't checked it immediately, but when we checked it somewhat recently, it was like 14 months or so. I'm just gonna trade these. Alright, so with that draw, I could do this. And then we tap this for green, and then we play God of the Tree here. My opponent just top-decked us, like, literally top-decked us 4 turns in a row, while we failed to draw a third land. So we failed to draw a third land, and they hit running close to perfects for 4+ turns. I think I want to save the treasure for next turn, so we'll play this. I'm planning to just buy normal booster packs to have wild cards, Nate. Because making all of you at home sit there and wait for me to enter and drop a bunch of Historic Horizons Jumpstart doesn't seem like a good use of your time. I prefer not to waste my viewers' time. Lizard Brawl 2, Electric Boogaloo. Window Head, thank you for the 24 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Is there an amount someone could tip that would get the enter drop collection experience on stream? Let's say 500 bucks. I would waste 2 hours of stream time for 500 bucks. But, so, generally speaking, no. Alright, can we dodge another fight spell, or do they have a third one? Hey, welcome back, Windowhead. Good to see you around again. Man, do they have another pump spell here? They must have a Snakeskin Veil, right? That's why they'd attack this in here. Mm-hmm. think I'm going to go ahead and cast this. This card giving things vigilance is, like, exceedingly relevant. Is it still considered pack tactics when the Gnoll is self-enabling, or is that a flavor fail? He is a pack unto himself. Yeah, something like that. Am I going to trade my Inferno for their 2-drop next turn? I think I am. So I can make this 10, 11, 12. I have another Dargon in hand. Yeah, I think if we hadn't drawn this, we'd just, like, chump block with the Gnoll, but I think because we peeled another one here, we just go ahead and trade. The opponent's deck in that last game there, Rook, is currently the best deck in Modern. As an FYI, if you haven't kept up with that format. Well, to be fair, this opponent's not manually holding priority. Their Swarm Shambler's just giving it to them, so it's not like they're full control, at least. Yeah, regularly. If you haven't watched this deck played before, we've 20 peopled with this card several times in this archetype. Something that comes up a surprising amount of the time when you get all your mana stuff set up. Inska, God of the Tree, really lets us pump out a ton of mana. I think I want to leave as many things untapped as possible here. Six, 7, 8, 9. I can only do 10 here, so we'll just hit for 6. And then, in the interest of having as many chump blockers as possible, we'll go ahead and play something out here. Darn. Opponent's build of green is neat. It's got a really solid, like, 1/1 counter sub-theme. Yeah, there's a reason we went up to, there's a reason we added a 3rd dragon. It's very strong. This deck's just, like, so good at making mana with cards like this. Oh, for people that don't follow me on Twitter and want an amusing anecdote from over the weekend, I haven't been playing any regular Standard, but we accidentally qualified for the qualifier weekend that happened this past weekend. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to load up a random net deck and, like, play some matches cold. And I started 2-1 in the tournament, but the 4th round was the 4th Embercleave deck I played in a row. and I decided to close the client and stop playing. So there's a reason why we haven't been playing regular standard on stream. Hey, Drax, thank you for that very generous tier 2 and for the 29 months. Welcome back. I cannot put into words how great this format not having cleave in it is. Holy crap, this hand. This is the nut draw right here, chat. Sentinel into Bard class. Oh, BT Dub, something I didn't cover in the deck tech. The reason why we have a bunch of off-color pathways in here is so we can occasionally play the Prismatic Bridge on the Prismatic Bridge side. So if you don't have these, you can just play basics and it's about the same. We could turn 3 bridge here, yeah. Because of our off-color pathways, we could play this on black and then just play bridge. I don't know if that's the right play, but it's the fun play, huh? We can even level the Bard class before we do it. Let's make some Esper-colored mana here. I'm uncertain that this is optimal. It is, however, sweet. Granny, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. This is playing the bridge on turn 3 here is the content play for sure. They also can't Skyclave Apparition this, so from a is this optimal standpoint, making a play this turn that's good that can't be Skyclaved is worthwhile. Panda, thank you for the 13 months. Welcome back. Yeah! Spellbind these, opponent! These spells right here, huh? Damn it, Bobby! And I'll keep the bigger one, I guess. Am I dead next turn? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Crap. So let's do 33 months, Luca. So if I level up Bard class whilst tapping out, I die to a snow mana. So I think I have to just pass the turn here. Sag. Yeah, glad we played around that. Our start was very good. Unfortunately, we have not drawn any spells since. We could pop off and kill them next turn. Just I would like the record to reflect that we could kill them next turn. With a good series. Okay. Think we need to Dean of Order here, right? Oh my god, I forgot to level the Bard class. In my head, this was leveled. Well, shit. Man, we had a lot of slots this morning. In my head, we were on level 3 and that was gonna pop. Could I have done it still? I would have had to play the front side of the Dean, and then I think we brick off from there. So I don't know that doing the correct play there results in us winning. That play definitely meant we died. This isn't Pokemon Unite. A Cinderace is not about to come out of the jungle and save you from your misplays, big dude. 70k gems, yes. My Discover card and I prepared for the impending set release this week. And there are frequently server issues on the day of set release, so I wanted to buy gems in advance. Scorf Mox, thanks for the 37 months. Welcome back. And Augustella, thanks for the 7 months. Scuba Ginger, thanks for the follow. This is normally the part where I would tell you we don't always have as many mistakes as I've made this morning, but I don't want to lie to you. Engine number 9, thank you for the follow. I want to play God of the Tree next turn, so they can't take the one away I want to drop down anyways. That's nice. Yeah, we looked at my, we pulled this up earlier. Oh, sorry for the music. Clicked the wrong page. And it looks like I only have 89% of Kaladesh remastered and I only have 87% of Amonkhet remastered, so I'll be buying packs of those sets to fill out my wild cards. This is a bad game to be on the draw for. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Isn't buying Strixhaven better for vault completion? Like, marginally? I might play with one of the cards that's in the uncompleted set at some point, though, so... You also don't want to spend a lot of effort minimizing and maximizing your vault because the vault's a temporary feature that will eventually be removed before Magic Arena leaves open beta. So, I don't really want to put a lot of energy into thinking about that because we know it's going away. Alright, well, that was an excellent draw here. I think we're just doing this. I don't have a Bard class insights. Might as well vomit our hand out here. This'll be another fair dragon game. Awesome. When does Arena leave beta? October 2019. But Jeff, it's August 2021. That's the joke. So I can play this here for the turn. I just can't play anything else out with it. Sage. We would have had turn 3 bridge if they didn't get rid of it. That's fine. I think working our way up to the Inferno here is better anyways. for the 23 months, BSQ. Good morning, good morning. So I assume I'm losing the Tree God here. Okay. They were mousing there like they were about to make a huge mistake, but they figured it out. Rats. Okay, so... red... this... Defense! Defense! And with the Dean of Order, the dragon's gonna get to attack and pressure in here while still playing defense starting next turn. We have 8 cards that give this pseudo-vigilance, which is great. I mean, we take those. Yeah, the standard 22 format has definitely hit a mostly solved point. And I don't think that's strictly bad, it's just there's a number of decks that are very popular. So green aggro, white aggro, and then black base control are the 3 most common decks in this format. And I definitely think once rotation happens in the fall, not only will we add Innistrad into the mix, but the format will get a little bit more diverse in the fall because mid-range decks will be better because we'll have a best of 3 option. A lot of the mid-range style decks hit some struggle points in this format for sure. The second deck we're going to play today, we're going to play some more Abzan Witch after this deck. And the Abzan Witch deck's definitely the best mid-range deck I've found in best of 1, so it's a little bit on the proactive side. We are really good at having Sentinel into Magda so far this set, so that's nice. Yeah, I've enjoyed my time exploring decks in this format, but I'm also definitely ready to be done playing best of 1. So I think my focus once Thursday hits is my arena content's gonna be primarily focused around historic and historic brawl. We're gonna do a little bit less standard 22. Alright, would I like to play the Dean of Chaos here, or would I like to just chill? If I just chill and they don't kill Magda, I could play Inferno next turn, but I think there's a good chance they kill Magda. So I think I'm just gonna play the Dean of Chaos. Yes, I agree that best of 1 works significantly better for Brawl than it does this format. Because Brawl is 100 card in Singleton, there's a lot of variety game to game still. And honestly, the deck strength matchmaking feature goes a long way in best of, in Brawl as well. Lets you play a wide range of things and not feel like a sideboard is super necessary. Huh? I think I want to just Ranger this turn. Could be right to Bard class, though. I'm going to attack them for 2. Not dying to this too quickly. So hopefully Bard's gonna get to Pippity Pop. I don't know, Lego. They don't have an exact public formula for which decks end up where in terms of bracketing. Which is probably a good thing, because if they had an exact formula, the tryhards would try and game it. Alright, if we can dodge a Binding of the Old Gods, we can dodge a ball. Do I want to play this now, or do I want to save it for post-Bard class? I think I want to save it for post-Bard class level 3. That's pretty scary. I think I need to try and pop off next turn, so I'm gonna rummage this. Yeah, we're just dead again. Bard class aspect of our deck's been incredibly slow so far today. But games that we've won have been on the back of just being a Legends deck. Yeah, I don't know that there's enough Slivers deck for Slivers Brawl. There might be enough for Slivers in Historic, maybe. But we'll see. There might also not be enough for that. Yeah, you have a few changelings. Right, we are on the play this time, so that's a good start. That's rude. I go ahead and just trade here. I just want to keep my life total high. Dr. Jazzin, thank you for the 20 months. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning. As you will. Hopefully we draw an untapped land next turn so we can drop this Bard class down. Getting super punished for our mana here. Morning, Turbot. Thanks for the follow. I can't read Turbot and not think about Paw Patrol as someone who's a parent of 2 small children and an infant now. We're probably just playing another Mink Scout next turn, so we'll go ahead and trade this off. Attacking for 3 and playing a new one? Nah. The hamster's legendary too, FYI. So you'll appreciate this, Silence. There was a news article that was going around for a little bit where a bunch of conservatives were really upset because their children watched so much Pepega Pig. Their children started developing UK accents because they were getting most of their language hearing from the TV show. It just fucking cracked me up. Children of culture, obviously. Yeah, we're just dead here again. It's been a crap morning for Magic so far. It's why my kids can only watch Clint Eastwood movies. LFA Garde, thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back. Well, we continue to be good at having Magda or just Sentinel into Magda. So we got that going for us, I suppose. So they can make a treasure with Paladin here. That's fine. They also kill this in response to Magda, I suppose, too. A deal? I'm gonna attack with this to start. JK, LOL. So we'll go Ring here. And then play Brazen Outlaw off of it. It's an interesting little cantrip. And if we draw an untapped land next turn, we can Inferno.
You could have such do what I demand.
Alright, well, the cat kills the Planeswalker at least. And this pressures them. And we'll go ahead and drop the Dina Chaos so we can get Rummaging next turn. This has double strike, friendo. Upside to playing bad cards. Your opponent doesn't realize their text box.
I will cull the weak.
Cull the weak.
Not defeated.
They could also just be setting up for a Blood on the Snow here, so it didn't matter that they double blocked. Blood on the snow now. Do 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 do. Magic sucks. We can't draw lands. We are very dead now. Thanks for the follow, Cheesy Beast. I occasionally hate myself enough to skim Reddit. And there was a thread in the Magic subreddit I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was like something along the lines of, I really love the good games of Magic, but there's so many bad games where I just don't get to play, and I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. And it was just like, oh my sweet summer child. Come over here and sit on Papa's lap and let me tell you a story about your future in this game. Laughter is the first step towards healing. Something like that. Land. Nailed it. Yes, that's also true. Magic, for those of you that are new to Magic right now has the least amount of non-games where you don't get to play than the game has ever had. Which really makes me chuckle when you see the old-timers complain about what the game has become. Because it's like, yeah. They really kind of show what they're looking for when they say things like that in my mind. So it's like, oh, you just want people to, like, not get to play games. Well, this doesn't have vigilance until I have another thing. Alright, no attacks. I want to activate those. Hey, Declan. I think I'm gonna do this turn. Yeah, Teggy. Morning, Guardian. I want to go back to the good old days of Magic. My poet instantly concerned to turn to Bloodmoon Spirit Guide. Ah, yes. Well, if they don't kill Jasper here, the Inferno's gonna be a big boy next turn that can't be countered. Do you already know what decks and archetypes we're building for tomorrow? No, not as of yet. What's land stacking? Cheating? Mana weaving your deck?
Daddy, get out of the way.
I mean, you dancing on the chair, Declan, is definitely more interesting than what's happening on the screen. We should, honestly, I should just do this, so that way they can see you. Probably a net positive for most people. It's for the 3/4 of you. Must be that, Max. Reminds me of Calvin and Hot. He does kind of have Calvin vibes, doesn't he? What does his shirt say? It says, scientist in training, and then it has a summer camp thing that they did over the summer listed at the very bottom.
This is how villagers making Minecraft.
Hey, Minion, you be useful. Can you go upstairs and get my glasses and bring them down? I think they're upstairs on the main floor. Or actually, I think they're on the nightstand next to my bed.
What's a nightstand?
The table next to my bed. What's a nightstand? Oh, child. The bed in my bedroom, upstairs.
Which one?
Yes, the bedroom I sleep in.
That's the bedroom you see.
Thanks for the 20 months, Jay Hurst. I appreciate it. Welcome back. When does school start for us? School is scheduled to start Wednesday, August 18th. Yep, your reading tutor is here. That's good. The nightstand is next to the Credsa, but not the Davenport. School starting on a Wednesday. Yeah, it's pretty common here. All right, we have another decent hand on the draw. Our district is not offering a virtual option. But if I'm being honest, even if it was, I think we'd probably be opting for in-person. Like I just mentioned, we've been having a reading tutor a number of hours a week too, because we just got behind last year. There's obviously some risk involved, but there's definitely a large element of truth to the kids do better in an actual classroom. We have a guest room with an extra bed in it that Christy or I would slept in a good deal separate when Haley was born. So that way, whoever was getting up with Haley in the middle of the night didn't have to wake up the other getting in and out of bed, and the person sleeping through the night could close the door. So he's not wrong that there were two beds I bounced back and forth between up there for a little while, but she's been sleeping through the night pretty solid for a little bit now. All right, so if I level Bard class here, we can drop the God of the Tree here as well, which sounds great because of the Sentinel. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. I haven't seen enough Haley recently. Yeah, Christy just got done with some pictures that we took the other day. Pull those up. I don't think she posted any of them yet. Thanks for the 7 months, Obi Winter. Alright, so I mean, we can Inferno here, technically, right? I'm gonna be big sad when Blood on the Snow happens. Oh, I guess I could Prismatic Bridge. Yeah, let's do that, actually. It's much better against Blood on the Snow. Then we can save this for, like, post-Bard class level. Someone said we hadn't seen enough Haley recently, so these are my favorite Haley pictures we've had recently. She's adorable. It's my 14-month-old for people that are new to the stream. She's our youngest. Alright, that's just a Spider Queen.
We will slay our enemies.
Okay, so I think at this point we go ahead and level this. And then, do I want a Magda? Or do I want to save her to try and pop off next turn? I think I'm going to save this. I think there's a good chance they have a Blood on the Snow. Yeah, she's 14 months old. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm solidly into the least amount of hair in the family again. The old timers will remember when I first started streaming here, I used to have to take breaks during sideboarding to change diapers on my older two on occasion. This channel will be partnered on Twitch for 6 years this month. That's a good one to start with. Let's tap this for mana, and then cast the next one here. Hold on to red mana for now. He says before the auto tapper picks which one he uses. I think I need to put a stop to pick which one, maybe. And then Minsc here is technically free because of this letting this tap for mana. We're looking for a Dean of Order. I could have a Vanishing Verse to kill my dragon, I suppose. Am I just passing at this point? I might just be passing at this point. Yeah, the Inferno is my only card actually in hand. I guess I tap for red, tap for green, level this to 2, and then pass. And then hope that next turn I can kill them. I have mana to activate the God of Kinship on their turn to dig for another legend.
Aren't I generous?
I love this board. I think that's the thing I'm gonna miss most about playing Standard when we go back to playing Historic is the fact that this game board's not in the Historic game board rotation. I love the strings in the background of this game board. They're so good. Good solid instrumental. No, crap. Don't do that. I want to save my treasures and use this. Okay, I mean, there's a Dean of Order, but I no longer have my thing that makes mana in play. So I think we just take this because it's free and gets us some value going.
My power is for annihilation.
We do have to have some concern about decking here, because if we don't kill them on an attack, they could have another Blood on the Snow next turn.
Go on, run, but we will catch you.
Run, we will catch you. You know what might actually be a good inclusion in here? I think I remember somewhat. I was thinking, like, I wish I had things with haste. I wonder if we should try some of the red 4-mana Planeswalker in this deck. That one gives haste on its uptick, right? Yeah, Bubba. There were some schools, I think it was in Louisiana or Kentucky, that opened early and already closed and are instituting mask mandates and stuff, so it's gonna be a rocky ride as school year ramps back up. Well, Soul Shatter implies no additional blood on the snow, so we've got that going for us. If they can't kill the god of kinship, she can dig for a legend next turn, even if we brick on our draw step. Alberta's the Texas of Canada, right? Do I understand that correctly? Yes, we sadly are. Well, you know. They even pretend to be cowboys. Oh, man. Oh, I stacked those wrong. This goblin should have been a 2/2. Auto order got me. Thanks for the tip, Penguin. I was gonna donate more, but I spent it paying to win and unite. God bless. Glad you're having fun with it. I know I am. I'm doing some Unite stuff live on Wednesdays, so see you, Penguin. Is my plan. Great. I've only played one Blood on the Snow so far, right? So there's a good chance they have a second one. They've been through 24 cards here. They don't have a second one, they're very dead. So the Pokemon in Unite, I think, are relatively balanced at the moment, Wind Magus, but there currently aren't enough of them, so some of the roles that are important don't have enough diversity because there just aren't enough Pokemon to fill those roles. So, like, for example, most ideal teams, I think, have a Snorlax on them at the moment because he's just, like, the defender Pokemon.
Are you enraptured by my beauty?
But I imagine some of those types of things will sort themselves out as they make the roster larger. Yeah, I agree, Jared. Wigglytuff, like, kind of fills that role since they gave her a buff, but... Alright, we drew a legend for the turn, so that's, like, all you could really ask for here. There's only 16 cards left in my deck at the moment, so, like... And we're through all my Haste Dragons. Mime... So, I wouldn't say Mime's a bad character, but I also wouldn't say it does the same thing that Snorlax does. A Unite is coming to mobile in September. Is the date that we have. We don't have a specific date. I could pump Boo. Eh. I think we just do this and pass and hope that we get another turn here. I think I'm going to try and put a couple copies of the Planeswalker that gives haste in this deck after this set. Was this lethal? I actually didn't count. They had 4 blockers. I don't think I could have gotten this to 7, right? I cast it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had to play the land off of this. I had the treasure. Were they just dead? No, because that's getting the extra attack from this, right? So I would have had to get this to 8. And I didn't have this land, and I spent white, so I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I was 1 short of killing them with this. I didn't count, and I should have stopped to count. But I didn't have this land until we started chaining, and I didn't have the extra attack from Plargg. Yeah, third blood on this, so I was gonna do it. Let's get some of the haste guy in here. Some Zariel, the Archduke. I think that could help solve this issue we're having here. Yeah, so Crab's listed as a defender, but it doesn't really zone people like Snorlax zones people is the issue. So it doesn't really fill that same role. No, I already have Zariels. I crafted those a while ago. You have 3 of these already. Nah, they did this last year too, Paint Train. I think adding block to this application would be good, but I don't expect that to be coming. Thanks for the 40 months, C Unit. Welcome back. And Dis, thanks for re-upping for the 19th. Welcome, welcome. 2 of these is probably fine. I don't wanna get too gummed up on them. What's the cut? Dina Chaos has been a little medium today. We have our namesake, so I'm gonna keep. It might be a bad keep, though. Alright, suddenly it got much better. Acquisitions expert, so probably not the what's it called deck? The control deck. Could be something more aggressive here. Just like mono black discard. Crunch. Yeah, it could be a Tiergard theme deck. Alright, so they're missing land drops too, so I'm actually just gonna pass here because I don't want to give them a environmental sciences. Yeah, if we can run off another land tier and get to the Bard class level 3, that'd be great. How am I supposed to play this on the mana side? You can't use it to level Bard class, but we could use it to do this. Any pathway, please. Any pathway, please. CCBM, thanks for sticking around for 2 entire years. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning.
Fight like your soul depends on it. For it does. Reinforcements will drive them back.
A white pathway would be preferable for this. You're not wrong. Kenrith is not legal. We're playing standard 22. Boom of War. Thanks for the follow. Porphyros. Porphyros also not legal.
You will die regretting that.
Well, I guess they're gonna kill this regardless, so we'll just make another thing here. If I gave that haste, we could have gotten a treasure on attack. Yeah, but then they would have gotten to lose an eye blight, right? Oh, I guess these had both attacked her. Yeah, that's fair. I think our land's gonna be a little bit too late here. Go ahead and trade with these. Okay. You name Elf with this, because Jaspera Ranger is our only non-legendary card in the deck. Okay, and now we just pass. Defense. Defense. Would not be surprised to see the Inferno. Wow, the Inferno didn't die at end of turn. That's a good step one for us. Definitely trading this for Nighthawk Scavenger, given the option. Yeah, we might have recovered in time here. Dunk. So you're saying there's a chance. Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh no! Oh no! Are they gonna flunk my 7/7 chat? Don't do it. Have a heart. Yikes! It's 23 months, Luna Light Live. I can't believe we're gonna win this game. Yes, maybe like let's not count our chickens too soon, but we're definitely have managed to get to the point where we are ahead, which I was not expecting to be at earlier on. Blood on the snow can catch them back up. We're gonna get to shove for a lot of damage next turn at least. Am I a magic boomer yet? You certainly are, Terran Terror. Thanks for the 45 months and for the absurdly generous tier 3. Welcome back. Noise. Noise. Alright, well now we just make Boo huge, right? 8. And now, even if they have the Blood on the Snow next turn, we have God of Kinship to follow up with against Snowballing. We also have Den of the Bugbear hiding out down here. They're learning, chat. We tap for power to finish. This is sorcery speed on Minsc here. This card would be make every combat a nightmare. If oh, could I have diddled people with order? I could have, but I'm also at 6, and I didn't want to die to the Faceless Haven. If they had a removal spell. Sorry to fully articulate. Alright, so we're through 2 Infernos and 1 of our Haste Planeswalker. So looking for our Haste Planeswalker. Yeah, we forced them to trade with the Den of the Bugbear at least. No, we don't, because the Bugbear makes a token. Man, that's super unfortunate. Yeah, we really needed our Haste Planeswalker there. It definitely feels like a good addition to the deck. 13 cards left. They have another Blood on the Snow. Is the question? Doesn't look like it. Zariel. Pluses to give things extra attack and haste.
Will be rewarded.
Friendo. So they block 7 and 3. And then they take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go to 1. Your face is the place. No, lifelink and dealing damage happen simultaneously. So if lifelink keeps you alive, way back in the day, before lifelink was a keyword, it would say when this creature deals damage, you gain that life, and that would be a trigger that uses the stack. But in modern Magic times, lifelink happens simultaneously. For all those years of singing on stream, I should have known we ended up a Bard. Yeah, Bards are one of my favorite classes to always play. Thrin, thank you for the entire year. Welcome back. Ended at 1 life, managed our resources efficiently. Big mood. Alright, yeah, I mean, another Sentinel into Brazen Outlaw. Would be happier if we were on the play, but beggars shan't be choosers. Back in my day, damage used the stack. You could respond to lifelink. And when you weren't paying attention with your rituals, you suffered from mana burn. Kids these days and their no mana burn. If they don't kill our dorks, we have turn 3 bridge. Okay, turn 3 bridge it is. Make some Esper colored mana here. Hey, welcome back, Penguin. Thanks for keeping me around. Mason, thanks for the 26 months. Good morning. So now we have 2 powerful permanents that generate card advantage here. That one was a little bit of a high roll. The teeniest bit of a high roll. Andrew, thank you for the 57 months. Welcome back. So, like, they can exile one of our pieces of card advantage and give us a 3-2, but we are well set up and ready to go. Mindslaver, tap all your lands was great. Well, we love high rolls, big mood. Damn it! I wanted to use the treasure there. I guess we'll cast this now.
Let your fury instill fear.
Let your fury instill fear. Alright, I'd wager we have a Blood on the Snow coming up. Yes, that is correct, Penguin. That's what you should be spending them on. I'd recommend getting the items you play first to 20 before pushing them higher than that. Baby girl, you come visit, huh? How's baby girl? They were just saying this morning we don't see enough baby girl on stream. Yeah, you think so? Yeah. Well, no blood on the snow should mean this game is over. Yeah, you agree? I like to bring Haley on stream on occasion because I feel like it's only fair that Twitch chat have equal representation on stream consistently.
Rain hellfire.
Whoop. The child. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Ooh. Dad's not a very stable standing location, is he?
Yeah.
Whoa! It's a mythic we didn't have yet. That's not supposed to happen, baby girl.
Mama.
Mama. You being good for my mama this morning? You're always good? Yeah. Thank you for the 33 months, Wanna Kiss. Welcome back. I mean, no Magda here, but still very good hand rate. Sentinel on 1. We'll always take those. I thought she said mana. No, I don't let my children play Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. You thought it was a good joke too? I agree. Your dad's funny on occasion. Your mom doesn't usually think so, but I am funny. Do you want to hear the sound? What do you think of that? What do you think? So I think I want to Minsc before we attack, because the hamster has haste. This lets us play around to counter unless we pay 1. You agree? Roiling Regrowth. It's an interesting one. It's technically color fixing. Oh, they probably have a red splash for the Magma Opus here. It's a neat take. I've not seen Magma Opus inside the ramp shell. You want some water? You can breathe in between sips, girl. I think we just do this again, so in case they have another sweeper. It's a lot of card selection. All done. Nope, not all done. That's fine. I brought my third Minsc, because that one doesn't matter if it dies. I guess we could play this and then play this as well, just continuing to go wide. We could also just drop the God of Kinship down here, and then next turn we could do this and smack them for 6. I think I like that better. A little bit more aggressive. Would you like to be aggressive, Haley? You're a little aggro with that water bottle, girl child. That's a Coma Chameleon. Probably dead to that one. The Mad Chemist, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think without a copy of... without a copy of Bard class, we probably don't keep up with this one. Can give it a turn, I think, here. Play these out, and then maybe if we spike Bard next turn, we could be okay. Yeah. You think so? Cool. No keyboard for you. No keyboard for you. Draw 4 and then discard an instant or sorcery. Huh. It's a pretty sweet card, huh? Like, draw 4 with selection. It's a great piece of control card advantage up end. Yeah. You think so? Here's Mama.
If I put this on here, will it?
No, you're fine. Alright, I think we're dead here. I guess let's go ahead and rummage. Oh wait, I could just use this to try and cast it, right?
You're adorable with that gigantic water.
Or a coin flip here, we could get our elf. Elf and Bard class are literally the only things.
Say
Right.
bye-bye.
Love you, girls. Thanks for visiting. You just want to grab stuff?
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So I think we're dead here now. So this activation is a coin flip to hit the Bard class. Unfortunately, swung and missed, and now at this point, the Chameleon's just gonna take over. I think we could maybe have had one more turn. Like if we hit Bard this turn, we could have like leveled it and done something with it next turn. But next turn, needing to activate this and then have another turn means that the Coma's gonna just fully take over the game. Try and get one more in with this, then we'll switch over to playing some Abzan Witch. Usually like to change decks every 90 minutes or so. I've been in the queue for 50 seconds? What kind of dead game is this? Alright, sweet. We'll get one more Sentinel into Magda hand here for our last one of the day, huh? That dead game uninstall. Gotta bounce. Need that instant gratification, chat. BT dubs for my regular Magic folks. This is going to be my last Magic Arena segment this week until Thursday. Historic Horizons releases on Thursday. Tomorrow, there's actually 5 hours of arena downtime, so we're going to be doing some deck building for Thursday streams. We're going to be building a bunch of historic decks and maybe some brawl decks during that segment. And then Wednesday, we're going to do Pokemon Unite for the morning. And then Thursday, Friday are going to be mostly arena. We're going to do like 6 hours of arena on Thursday and 8 hours of arena on Friday is my plan. And as always, if you're wondering what I'm planning to play when, my schedule is up on both my website and pinned on my Twitter. That shows not only when I'm going to be live, but what I plan to be live with when. Mr. Hot Nichols, thanks for upping that Prime for the 3rd month. Welcome back. Alright, we spiked the Bard class here, so we get to go level Bard into Minsc next turn. Would not be surprised if we see this get sacrificed to kill the Brazen here, but it's still in a decent spot because we got the class down. Yep. Thanks, Limu. Yeah, I'm very lucky. My kids are all great. I think I want to just play this out for 6 power. I don't want to trade Sentinel. I think I'm fine trading Boo for Shambling Nast, though, because if they trade it here, it means they don't get a treasure, which means they don't get to ramp up and get more ahead. little bit of rough beats here hitting that, but we've got another Inferno in hand here for next turn, so that's nice. How's the Bard class deck done? I have a lot of mana problems today. A lot of games were just like, never found a 4th land or 5th land or whatever. I popped off a couple of times too, but it's been kind of a rough morning for Magic in general. Woof. Well, I mean, I guess we put these into here.
I will get what I want. Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek. If I won't be given a second, this is my favorite part. Watch the life essence fade.
So, Minsc lets us kill both of their planeswalkers, right? And Zariel lets us just kill them. Yeah, this was a gas edition. You might even want 3 of this card, honestly.
I don't waste word for Avernus and
Right, 8,
victory.
13, yeah, very dead. Cricket, thank you for the 31 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. That's a good one to end on. End on the high note. You might even want a 3rd copy of that. That was pretty solid. A lot of the games, especially against the sweeper decks, where you're popping off with Bard, you really want to have haste after they sweep, and this was very good at doing that. Maybe it's just go down another one of these. This is only really good when we're fully popping off with everything, so this being an enabler is nice. This is also more expensive, though, when you're chaining through your deck, so it does come at a cost having these more expensive cards. Makes it harder to consistently get through when you're low on mana. But the flip side is, once you cast this, it gives everything haste and then gives everything haste, and then you can make back that mana back up if you have something like Inkskin Plate. To the person I just timed out for asking what the record was after using the record command, the record of a deck doesn't matter. The amount of games that I or any individual streamer are playing with a deck in a single sitting aren't relevant statistics. Like, even if you look back at this set plus the last 3 sets that I've played it, the number of games you need to have something be a statistically significant sample size is like into the 4 digits. And one person's never generating that amount of data on their own. And more importantly, even if you say someone did take one deck and hammer it out for 1,000 matches, that person certainly didn't play the same iteration of that deck for those 1,000 matches, right? And honestly, this card's a great example of that, you know? We played just the last few games with this, and it seems sweet, and it seems like it solved a problem that we had. So then you look back at well, Jeff, you've played 50 games with this deck already. Yeah, but like 47 of them didn't involve this card. That seems like it's a good addition and helps us win games that we're not winning otherwise. So, you know, how many of those losses in the 47 games we played prior could have been wins if we would have had an effect like this in the deck? And that's even before you get into the fact that you have a bunch of uncontrollable variables, such as the quality of your draws, the quality of your opponent's draws, the quality of your opponent's decks, the quality of your opponent's play. Looking at just the numbers is never correct. It's not. That's right. You need to have an expert opinion. And if you don't want to consider me an expert, find someone else that you consider an expert. But having someone there to be able to give context to the numbers that you're looking at is way more important than the actual just raw numbers. Hexapelagic Squid, thank you for the 14 months. Can't wait for Historic on Thursday. Me too, fight me. Thanks for the 19 months. Matt Maxon, thanks for checking in for the 3rd year. Welcome back.